I want to talk about this because I haven't been able to see it yet. Josh Seiter got really got. People tricked him. For those who don't remember, quick recap on this dude. This guy was a partner with a former RuPaul Drag Race queen. She broke it off with him and he went fucking insane. And he's been doing this like bizarre shtick for what feels like weeks now. And he briefly dipped into like a transracial satire thing. It did not catch on. He went right back to the trans woman thing.
Since you're a black man now, should you be allowed to say the N-word?
Nigga. Bro, it's like, check it. It's like a trans woman.
Oh no, white baby. All right, we're going in, chat.
I'm black. G, follow the science, bro. Trust the science on that.
Since you're a black man now, should you be allowed to say the N-word?
Yeah, we already saw this.
Nick.
Culture war. Culture war never changed.
Honestly, that's how I would edit that shit. And this is so, I haven't seen this yet, but this is one of those things I'm mad I didn't think of.
Then after Monica Beverly Hills from RuPaul's Drag Race broke up with him, Josh Seiter faked his own death.
On his official verified Instagram account.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. What? What? That was the... that was fucking crazy for a myriad of reasons, but I think the delivery might be the number, like, the craziest part of that. Not the faking your own death. The fact that it was so casually delivered. And then he faked his own death, as we all know. What? What? We really just skedaddled across that one, buddy.
And even worse, he's become part of a greater ecosystem of conservative rage bait that's been growing in popularity since Elon Musk took over Twitter.
Just wanted to let you know I'm completely unbothered by all of the hate that I've been getting in my DMs in the comments.
Girl. Like, here's the... Josh Seiter is suffering from what I like to call the Ollie London effect, where somebody is so just like terminally needy for attention that the second their star starts fading, their 15 seconds are up, they try and escalate to another point, to desperate degrees, as we see here, as we saw with Ollie London. What drives someone to this isn't just being spurned by an ex-trans lover, which almost certainly had to do with it. As we've also seen in countless cases of like TERFs and British anti-trans bigots, this is driven by a need for attention, a need to call any kind of attention to oneself. Like this is a level of stunt that has, and look, okay, I say this as somebody who is prone, as you all well know, prone to stunts, prone to drastic displays. But every time I plan undercover operation, I have a purpose in mind. I have a greater point I'm trying to reach. I have something that I'm trying to discuss at a more intricate level that necessitates me being in that experience. There is no such purpose here. Like nothing. The only thing he's looking for is more attention.
You know, culture war content, all of this, you know, trans madness. It's so hard to distinguish the pretenders from the true trans that it makes one question if trans is a legitimate concept at all.
All they care about is views. They don't care about objectivity or the truth, and so they're incentivized from a money standpoint to create rage bait titles that get the public.
Incentivize, oh God, being called incentivized from a money standpoint is, I know they're not like talking about me specifically, but like the idea that trans people make content because I'm incentivized from a money standpoint is fucking crazy. Like, that's fucking nuts.
Besides farming for rage clicks, Josh Seiter's whole point behind his transphobic minstrel act is to prove that anyone can identify as anything they want. So by that logic, why can't I identify as someone who works for the Daily Wire? So I reached out to Josh Seiter via email. Hi Josh, I'm a documentary filmmaker based out of New York City. I'm wondering if there's a chance I could interview you for a film I'm working on in collaboration with the Daily Wire. Josh Seiter actually replied to my email. I'm 100% in, but skeptical if this is real. Is there any way we can confirm? So obviously I don't work for the Daily Wire. But a year and a half ago, I made a video called I Tricked the Daily Wire into Hiring a Left, and I still had that NDA from the Daily Wire. So I sent that to Josh Seiter as proof that the Daily Wire was involved in the project.
That's fucking brilliant. That is a next fucking level chess move. Oh man, that kicks. That fucking whips. That's so fucking cool.
Right after he signed the NDA, and within the same day of wondering whether my project was genuine, Josh Seiter sent me his actual address.
Hey everyone!
Chat, this is fucking diabolical is the perfect word. I love this. I am, oh my God. As somebody who certifiably loves little tricks and being devious, this if I could distill this into an energy source, I could run on it for years. Also, no, this bitch has done voice training. You can't convince me that she hasn't. Like, you can't convince me she has not voice trained. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Well, my dead name is Josh Seiter, but my new name is Jay.
No, straight up, she's voice trained. I was kind of joking a little bit, but that's...
Well, I found out at the ripe age of 36, and I consider myself lucky because a lot of us don't find out until we're 50 or 60 years old.
Okay.
No shot. No fucking shot. No shot. That's fucking... This should be the end of any relevancy, and it probably will be. The end of any relevancy Josh Seiter has to, like, this movement, because it reveals so well, so clearly, how little people on the right wing are actually interested in having any kind of debate or constructive conversation about this, because this is just, it's nothing but, like, straw man attacks. And he legitimately thought he was going to be in the next Matt Walsh piece, doing this, performatively doing this. Like, effectively engaging in a setup is what he thought he was doing. Like, he thought he would set up to make trans people look as bad and unhinged as possible. That's what he thinks he's doing here.
Most of us have autogynephilia, and then we're biological males.
Dog, come on. Come on, you can't. Look, honey, hunty. You cannot be throwing those words around, baby girl, when you can't stop putting on dresses. Like, you can't be throwing around words like autogynephilia when you have so publicly ping-ponged between being publicly bisexual, dating trans women, and then now you're going through what seems to be a very real cry for help. And you're like, well, actually, all trans women have autogenophilia. It's like, nar, baby girl, what are you doing?
I always try to take the opportunity to teach little kids about gender. You got to get them when they're young, because it's a cult.
What?
How do transgenders change the kids?
We like to use schools, so that's why we don't go to old folks' homes or talk to adults.
No, he's deconstructing the... He gets all of his fucking talking points from Twitter. That's fucking bonkers. Why don't they go to old folks' home? That's a Ben Shapiro thing. I'm pretty sure that was Benny Sheps who was like, hey, do you ever wonder why these drag queen story hours don't happen at old folks' homes? Yeah, Ben, because old people aren't being taught how to read. Story times don't happen at old folks' homes because they can already read the stories, Ben. Because they don't make old person storybooks, Ben. Those are just called books.
What hormones are you taking?
Well, I like to follow the science.
Okay. I need, oh my God. I need to know what he thinks hormones do. I need to know. I need to be in his brain space.
To a T, no pun intended. And the science says I don't have to take any hormones, get surgery, or even transition.
You little bitch. Girl, you bitch. Come on. Fucking science says I don't have to take any. It's also so funny that he dated a trans woman. Like, he dated a woman who's passing, who has had hormone therapy, has, I believe, had surgery, and yet his constant goal to depict trans people as these, like, just, you know, purely buff male creatures is the fucking conservative hyperfixation he's playing into here. Like, you know that's not true. We know you know that's not true.
Now, I have to warn you, it's kind of small, because my girlfriend relegated all of my stuff to one side of the closet, and they're all her clothes, because I didn't have the extra cash for my own. So, come on in here. And these are all the clothes I have, and a lot of them are from my Instagram videos where I try to educate people on what it is to be trans.
Let me do some inside baseball for when I didn't act. Like, everybody remembers when I did the CPAC video, I dressed up as a conservative. I cosplayed to Republicon for like a week. I put in a fair amount of effort into getting that look as accurate as possible. I thrifted most of the clothes, so it came down to like less than $100 for everything. And that was like 3 fits, or it was 2 pairs of pants, a nice dinner fit, and like 3 shirts, and then I bought one at the con so I could, you know, swap. When I was done, well, it also, you see it in the video because I burn all the clothes at the very end. It was just so cathartic. Oh my God. But when I was done, I did not keep the clothes. And when I was doing the bit that I decided, okay, I'm going to do this as a bit for a limited time to make a specific point, I did not amass far in excess of what I needed. As I would say he has. That's a lot of clothes. And as somebody who has dress shopped, you have to go through and and find stuff that fits you in your body type, which he has done. He spent a lot of time, not just money. He spent a lot of time doing this.
Now, I need to warn you about him, Oliver. Now, Ollie has gender dysphoria by proxy. So he has
Oh my
developed
God.
gender dysphoria because of my transition.
Oh my
so I'm really
God.
trying to help him.
Oh my God, the cat has gender dysphoria. I'm gonna fucking chat. Okay, if Josh Seiter came out tomorrow and was like, actually, the entire thing was a parody of right-wingers parodying trans people, and I'm actually a big trans ally, this would be brilliant. Brilliant. Because the way it plays is like if he is going so far overboard, it plays like a parody of Daily Wire shit. Like it plays like somebody is like, you know what, I'm going to parody a dumbass like Daily Wire, like Lady Ballard's comedy. He's going so far. He's doing too much. Too much, baby. I know, sorry, I keep pausing it because there's so much here, but I know, again, doing the CPAC in-depth reporting and the CPAC one and then like the one where I interviewed homophobes in the park. A lot of people ask like, oh, or have said and commented on videos where I go undercover or where I, you know, confront people. They're like, oh gosh, I don't know how you do it. It would be so hard for me to like stay calm. And the hard part for me is not staying calm. It's not staying like collected and you know, staying undercover and maintaining a facade. All that actually comes fairly easy. The hard part for me is not doing a little like victory happy dance when I get something I know is killer footage. Like something I know is like, that's going in the doc. That's going in the final video. Like 99% of the interviews I did on the show floor, when I was done recording, I went to a corner. I was like, I got all of that, right? I got all of that. I needed to catch every moment of that. That's the hardest part for me. So I can only imagine the difficulty this person had in keeping that under wraps while filming this. Yeah, not only is this elaborate, but it's just like no trans person talks like this. This is what you might think trans people talk like because you live on a diet of like libs of TikTok, but like no trans person. As somebody who I just spent 5 days, but I just spent roughly a week around almost nobody but trans and queer people. Do you know how much we talked about gender? Like the prime demographic of people who are like, who think like this, that all trans people are like, oh my God, I'm just so like, I'm like gender trisexual and my cat is non-binary trigender and actually I think all kids should be made to wear pride pins. Like the people who think that our lives are just constantly that. Do you know how much we actually talked about gender? I don't remember a single fucking conversation about gender. I don't remember a single conversation about gender. At all. We talked about hobbies. We talked about politics. We talked about food. We talked about normal human person shit. Because like for 99% of trans people, myself included, yeah, gender representation, ideas around who you are, how you want to represent yourself, how you see yourself might change over time. But it's very largely a personal journey. And when people are talking about it in a public way, like Dylan Mulvaney might, they are talking about it in the context of it being a private journey, a personal journey. I'm glad we watched this.
Change.
No. Oh God, I completely... Chat, I forgot there was a racial part. I got so... Chat, I forgot. Wug. Okay, everybody, hard R warning. I guess people are telling me in the chat that there's a hard R warning. I can't say. I'm not gonna say it. Josh should know they can't say it.
Shit, I was watching the news and shit. They said you can change your sex. They said as long as you identify as another sex, it's cool. So I...
Wait. The news? The news? The news?
That makes more sense than changing my sex. And I already changed my sex. So shit, I changed my race too.
Again, this would be... if this was a parody of the way right-wingers try and parody shit, brilliant. Brilliant. Next level shit. It's not remove 2 steps. It's not that smart. But also, yes, people noticing, I can't help but notice he's still colored white. He could go all in for the trans bit, stock his closet full of stuff, but not the racist bit.
Bro, they're the exact same thing. It's easier to change your race, though. It's harder to change your sex. You know?
How? What? It's easier to change your race. Okay.
What I'm saying, when you change your sex, you mutilating your body. I don't got to do none of that. I just tan a little bit.
Okay. Again, if you're gonna come up with this elaborate fucking bit, you can't then undercut your own bit by going on an elaborate tangent about how, like, oh, I'm trans and I'm valid in whatever I want to do and I don't have to get any of this stuff. But then the next character you're doing is saying, well, to be trans, you have to mutilate yourself and do all this because you're... Well, which is it? What do you... I know you don't actually believe anything, but, like, you have to have some actual through line here? What the fuck are we doing?
What do you think about the police?
Man, like Ice Cube and...
Oh, I was going to be like, he didn't even say fuck the police. Okay, is he gonna... I'm shocked he even knew
Obama
Ice Cube.
said, fuck the police.
I fucking... I hurt my tummy. Ow. That, honestly... Again... I'm sure he actually believes Obama thinks that... But in a vacuum... Just the line... Like Ice Cube and Obama said... Fuck the police. Iconic. That's some funny shit. That's fucking funny. It's Puka Sport, it's a Boondocks bit. Like, that's what it fucking is. Like, it needs a cutaway that's just like, and one more thing. Fuck the police.
Bruh, for real, dog. Look who you talking to. I used to be a white woman, bruh. Snow bunnies?
Okay, that... Transracial activist saying, I used to be a snow bunny, when he's referring to him being very silly and talking in a high-pitched tone like 10 minutes ago. It's actually really funny. I'm sorry. I used to be a white woman talking about 3 minutes ago. Chat, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we going through this together? I need you to... All right, chat, listen, come here. I need to make sure that you are holding space for me here. I need to know that this is a safe place, that we can all experience this together, that we can move forward in this moment, and that we can realize our truth at this time.
Bruh, it's like, check it. It's like a trans woman using a woman's bathroom. As soon as you identify as it, you get to do whatever you want. You get a free pass, bro. You get all the privileges. Hell yeah. So as soon as I said I'm a black man, I started going around like, what's up? What's up, and sometimes if I'm really feeling it, I say it with the ER at the end. What's up,
don't. Oh. Oh. Oh no. He had no hesitation. Like, not even a little bit. That is alarming, to say the least.
The day after the shoot,
Oh, did he literally just leave? Can I tag Matt Walsh also? Oh, he wants to tag Matt Walsh so bad. Oh, he wants it so bad. I love that. Can I tag Matt Walsh also? He's like, can I tag Matt Walsh?
texted Josh a short promo with the Daily Wire's graphics on it so that he could post it on his Twitter and Instagram, which he did. But
I missed this. I missed that. Was it an hour later?
an hour later, he removed it.
Incredible. 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 There goes my hero. Fucking, let's fucking go. That's so fucking good. I love it. Oh, I crave this chaos.
He started rapidly tweeting and then deleting posts about getting pranked, seemingly getting his story straight in real time. At first, he only mentioned me as some weirdo. But then when the posts weren't getting as much traction, he had to edit it to be some trans activists. Then he started posting about how the Daily Wire were involved and were gonna take legal action against me. Which, by the way, they could have done that last time too, but you know why they didn't, Josh? Because we live in America. Everything that I did was perfectly legal. It's not against the law to prank you for a YouTube video, you absolute snowflake.
Good night, Danger Days.
But eventually, Josh Seiter...
Oh, no! Oh... No... Oh... Fuck. He has gone too fucking far. He's gone too far. Like, he has hopped from one controversy to the other. He went, like, this is the Icarus of the conservative establishment right now. In seeking, greedily seeking, actually working with, like, the Daily Wire. Probably hoping to get a gig there. He has flown far too close to the sun, melting his little brown shoe polish wax wings. And now, not even Ben Shapiro, not even Matt Walsh would work with this. I can almost guarantee it. Like, it's too much. It's too much. He went too far. Jumped the fucking, like, he jumped the fucking shark with another shark. You're a Z-list former reality show contestant. You have to find a better lane than blackface.
He had to be the victim. He had to prove to everyone that he, Josh Seiter, is a victim. So he doctored up a text conversation between us to make it look like I threatened him.
No! Oh my God. You really are an idiot. I can't believe you really thought you were going to be in a Daily Wire movie. Maybe I'll send 2 more people back to your house to gut you like the pig you are. This is... Like, I mean, honestly, this is on par with faking a death. Because, and like everything else he's done, it's too much. You're doing too much. You have to do less. Rein it back. You fucking drama kid, bitch. You're... Have a little bit of restraint. It goes a long way.
My outrageous videos were indistinguishable from people who genuinely think they're trans women is an indictment.
No, they're not. They're super not. They're really, 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 really not. Oh my God. Who would even want to be in a Daily Wire movie? People who literally have no other talent. That's rugged.